Hey everyone, my name is from Learn Bhangra, and today we're going to learn the choreography to the song Tommy by Diljit. This is a remix that has a little bit more soul and bass added in. It's going to add more emphasis to the choreography as we go through. Now before we start, remember that I'm going to call out the folk names for any steps that we have already covered in our Learn Bhangra app or Learn Bhangra YouTube channel. So if you have any trouble with those particular steps, you can go back to the full-fledged tutorials we have in our app or YouTube channel. I'm going to go through those steps that we've already covered a little bit more quickly. The ones we haven't covered, I'll go through a little bit deeper on the technique. Very good. So let's go ahead and start with this choreography. Remember that in Bhangra, most of the time you're going to start left leg first. That's going to apply for this choreo as well as we're going through. So if you get confused with any of the mirroring, just remember beats 1, 3, 5, etc. are going to be on your left, and beats 2, 4, 6, etc. are going to be on your right foot. Okay? We're going to start this choreography with a single Jhummar type step. Again, if you need the tutorial to that, you just go to our app, go to our YouTube channel, you get a full-fledged understanding of single Jhummar. But we're going to do it a little bit differently. With this song, we're going to not act out, but dance a little bit to the words. You're going to act out some of those motions through your Bhangra steps. So instead of doing our typical single Jhummar with our hand up, our mundari finger, we're going to take our hand and we're going to pretend like we're taking a selfie with our phone. You'll hear the lyrics and you'll understand exactly why. We're going to be taking a selfie with the very first part of the choreo. So we're going to use that left, bring it out, 1, and then we're going to bring the hand back down and switch our hand to a left-handed up single Jhummar with our right foot stepping out. So it's going to go 1 and 2. And that second beat is going to be very similar to a normal single Jhummar. You won't have the selfie going on. You'll have mundari fingers, which is just putting your thumb and pointer finger together up in the air like that. Alright, so total first 2 beats are 1, 2. On 3, we're going to continue the same legs that we do in single Jhummar. Step out, back on 4. But now we're going to go into our scooping clap motion. With this one, it's like the Phulka step that we do. Pretend like you're taking all that flour, right? If you're making Phulka, making rotis, you're taking that flour, scooping it up, putting it down. And that's going to be your 4 beats. So the first one, selfie, single Jhummar, scoop, and finish off on your chest, on your waist. Just like that. Okay? That's the first 4 beats of the choreo. And because it's starting with a slower choreo, a slower pace in the tempo of the song, you're not going to do it too fast. It's going to be at a typical Jhummar beat when you're doing that one. Okay? From here, we finish. We're now in standing straight position. We're going to go into another type of Jhummar. This is one that is kind of a variation of classical Jhummar. I love this one. It's very, very graceful. So we're going to do the first beat, same legs, stepping out with our hands, palms, thumbs facing towards the camera and the audience. 1. Then we're going to turn our hands. 2. Facing towards us, right? So 1, 2. If I'm facing towards the camera like I will be, 1, 2. And then on the third beat, we're going to take our our left foot and step back with our toe. 3. Now normally we're going to do the same thing and go 4, but with this choreo we're going to change it a little bit. We're going to go 3 and just simply 4. And with this one, when we end it, we want to not be standing straight, but our left shoulder to be 45 degrees, our right shoulder 45 degrees back. So we're in a diagonal with our body when we step that. So the legs on the second half of that choreo, on the second half of that 4 beats, is going to go, after we've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the hands are going to go 5, 6, and then I'm going to bring out my hands all the way in this wide diagonal 45-degree angle. 3, or this is beat 7 depending on how you count it. 3, and then for 4, we're going to take, it's like we're going to be wiping our face. And idea is you want to pretend like you're a model and you're showing off your model face. Again, you hear the lyrics. If you understand Punjabi, you'll understand model bane pe is that part. You're going to go just like that, show off your model face in that part. Okay? So the first 8 beats of the choreo, remember you're going to add shoulders like we do in all of our Bhangra steps with each one. Let's start it off from the selfie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Selfie, single Jhummar, good. Scoop, clap. Here we go. Turn it in, back, and finish. Good. And we're going to hold that model bane pe a little bit longer because it's going to extend the audio of Diljit's voice is going to extend a little bit, and then it'll go into the general Bhangra step. So you're going to kind of go da, boom, and you wait half a second before you go into it. Now that's the beginning part of the choreo, so you see it's nice and soft with the Jhummar. Now we're going to put in the full-fledged energy on this first part. So we position ourselves perfectly for this step. We're left shoulder 45, right shoulder back. And what we're going to do, similar to a step called Pump Tari, we don't cover that in our Learn Bhangra tutorials, but many of you may know that step if you've done Bhangra before. We're going to take our hands, similar to Pump Tari, doesn't matter which one over which one. Start from your right shoulder, and instead of bringing our foot tapping, we're going to kick our foot up in the air like that. It's almost like an aerobic exercise when you're doing this, right? So we're going to go 1, 2. Kick your foot all the way as high as you can, waist level. Bring from your upper shoulder, right shoulder, to about your middle of your stomach there, where your foot is in line with the waist. 1, 2. You're bringing your hand to your left foot, the inside of your left foot as you do that one. Okay? 1, 2. Then you're going to place the left foot down. Take the left hand on the ear, right hand at chest level. And if you've done Phulka before, if you've ever done a Learn Bhangra tutorials for the step Phulka, this is going to be the spin from Phulka. 1, 2, 3. So I'm tapping 3 times with my foot, and my shoulders are going to change. Duck, duck, duck. 3 taps, 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's take all of those total beats and let's try it with music. One time I'm going to count it, and then we're going to play the music. So we're going to start with the 8 beats of Jhummar, and then the 4 beats of right into the choreography, where we're going back into a regular Bhangra tempo. So starting from the very beginning, counting it out, big smiles, shoulders, let's put it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be just like that, very similar to the song's beat count itself. If you have any trouble, just repeat that one time without the music, and then you can try it with the music. So here we go. Let's put on the track. DJ, spin it for me. Tommy by Diljit from the beginning. Good. Get ready on my count. Here we go. Big smiles. 5, 6 with the selfie. Selfie khicdi hot badi lagdi fikr teri tali pai ni koi Diljit na gaana kar leni model bani pai ni lagda sikriye rakde hai. Great job, everyone. If you need to practice, just repeat that over and over. Let's keep going on. Okay, let's continue on. So previously we finished going 1, 2, 3. From here we're going to get into a Dhamaal movement. So just go back to single Dhamaal, the first tutorial we have in our Learn Bhangra app or channel, to get the legs down. That's going to be hopping, 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 right? Bring your knees up. The hands are going to be a little different though. We're going to add some complexity and variations into the hands on this particular step. So we spun around, and now we're going to go into our Dhamaal hops. But after we spun around, we're going to take this right hand, and again, just like we did in this step, we're going to bring the right hand to the right foot. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you a side view. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, straight, facing straight. It's throwing forward, then you're bringing the right hand back, left hand up, and then finishing up with the right hand. That's a total of 4 beats. So if I count that out, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's where I should be. By 4, I should already have had my hands up. I'm only taking 3 beats to move my arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're already where we need to be. Okay? So this is again a Dhamaal step. That's a total of 4 beats after that choreo. Let's try it one time, just counting it out, repeating it to make sure you're comfortable. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. One more time. All right? I add a little bit of an extra thing. I turn my wrist as it comes forward. You do not have to do that. But you can add, just like that, a little turn of the wrist as you come forward with that particular step. Now, we finish where we're straight standing again with our Dhamaal. We're going to go right into the chorus now. There's a little bit of a chorus build-up as we go into it. The trick is you don't finish exactly your last part of Dhamaal, the very last part of it. You're going to go 3, 4. Instead of coming down, you're going to go 4 and out. Bring your legs out just like this, wide. Not exact full Chaal posture, but pretty close. A little bit in because you're going to have a little movement. And on this one, it's a 4-beat count. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, I'm going to look to my right side. 1, shoulder shake. 2, 3, 4. So what I did is I reach forward 3 with my right hand, turn my wrist 3, switch 4. It's a total of a 4-beat count, and it's counting just like I did there, right? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The same pace you did the Dhamaal step at prior. It's a little fast, but as long as you remember, look to my right, look to my left, reach out with my right straight, reach out with my left straight. If you put that all together just like that, remember that sequence, you'll get it perfectly. Now, let's get into the actual part of the chorus from here. We're going to start in the first part of the chorus because we built up that energy with the plant, plant, reach, reach. From here, we're in a wide posture, and we're going to jump into the first beat of what we call Pataka. Now again, if you want to get the full tutorial for Pataka, go to our YouTube app, our Learn Bhangra App, or our YouTube channel, and you can get the full tutorial for that step. Normally with Pataka, we go left leg first. We're going to do a little jump into that left leg. 1, 2. So the first beat, you're not going to tap your left arm. You're going to have both feet landing on that first beat. 1, 2. Okay? My hands are going to go like I normally do in Pataka. Swing, swing, 3. And instead of doing the clap on 4, we're just going to do this on the other side. The same thing, the same pull down, pitch on the left side. So we're going to go 3, 4, just like that. Okay? That's the first 4 beats of the chorus. We're going from the previous part, the 5, 6, 7, 8, leading up to the chorus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, just like that. So it's a slight variation of Pataka in that you don't do the baby clap at the end. You just finish off the kitch again at the very end. From here, we're going to go into another step we cover in our Learn Bhangra app and our YouTube channel, and that is going to be Tari Punjab. So Tari Punjab just means clap Punjab. We're going to do that baby clap down to our right side. 1, 2, with the left foot coming in. 1, 2, and then step up, pumping Punjab arms on that part. Right? So the total now is 8 beats. You've got Pataka with a slight variation, bringing this one here, and then going down into Tari Punjab, finishing it off the 8 beats of that choreo there. Okay? Very, very well done. Let's, before we go further, try this from the beginning with music, and then we're going to finish off the choreo with the final third. So this time, before I say spin it DJ, remember, add the smiles in there, keep the shoulders shaking, and show the difference of the energy from Jhummar all the way into that first pumping step that we do. You want to show that smooth Jhummar into full energy choreo when the Bhangra part starts. That's what will make this look really good. Here we go, DJ, spin it for me. We got Tommy by Diljit. On my count, get ready. We're going to start with our selfie. You can have it ready to take. In 5, 6.
Selfie खिंचदी हॉट बड़ी लगदी फिकर तेरी ताड़ी पई नी कोई दिलजीत ना गाना कर लेनी मॉडल बड़ी पई नी लगदा मिक्स करिए रब दे हाय इश्क करानी नी रख तेरे बोलते दोस्ते बड़ियां टांगियां
Just like that. Hopefully you got it down. If you had any trouble with it, don't worry about it. Just repeat yourself. Repeat this video over and over until you get that first part down. There's only a couple steps left. This is a short choreo, so make sure you have this part down before you continue on. Okay? Well done. Alright, great job. The last part of the choreo now. There's 2 steps left. What we're going to do is have a little bit of a fun, not really a traditional folk Bhangra step, have a little fun with the lyrics here. And we finished our prior step, Tari Punjab, going up like this or in a normal straight position. As soon as we finished, we're going to put our hands on our waist, go along with the lyrics, and we're going to give a little tumka out to our left side. So with this one, I'm going to kick out my left leg a little bit, and I'm going to have my hip going out. 1, 2, 3, and. So what I'm doing is I'm going from straight turning myself to a 90 degree with my left shoulder side profile towards the audience, but it's nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and don't do the fourth, because the fourth one we're going to go back into a double Chaffa step, back into a Bhangra step. This double Chaffa, instead of being straight, we're going to now do this facing our right side, because we've turned our body, side profile with our left. And we're going to do it facing 1, 2, and then straighten ourselves out with a simple pivot placement of our foot. 1, 2, place, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. If you need the tutorial for double Chaffa, this is a step that's also covered in our Learn Bhangra app and YouTube channel, so check it out. But really quickly on this one, all we're doing is we're kicking 45 degrees, kicking straight. Our hands are going to be like a fly machine in the gym. Chest fly, straight up, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just ending the routine with our shoulders bouncing and our hands going 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. So one time without the music, let's try the chorus together. This is going to be, I'll count 5, 6, 7, 8 from the previous step, and then we'll put the music on there and finish it off. Here we go. Without the music, counting it out on my beat. 5 from here. 5, 6, sorry, one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Phulka, good. Phulka. One more. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Very well done. Let's try that with music. This is the final one. Perform it. Put some energy into it. Let's enjoy. DJ, spin it for me. Tommy by Diljit. Here we go. Getting my workout in today. Hopefully you are too. 5, 6 from the selfie.
Selfiयां खिंचदी हॉट बड़ी लगदी फिकर तेरी तानी पई नी कोई दिल जीत ना गाना कर लेनी मॉडल बनी पई नी लगदा दिस करिए रब दे हाय इश्क दी नाई नी रख तेरे पतले वास्ते बड़ियां टॉपियां दी नाई नी रख तेरे पतले वास्ते बड़ियां टॉपियां दी नाई नी रख तेरे पतले वास्ते बड़ियां
Well done. Hopefully you got that down. You killed it. If you enjoyed it, take yourself, a video of yourself doing this choreography, upload it onto any social media platform, tag @Learn Bhangra now. We'd love to see your videos of this. Again, my name is Lavesh Ratmani. I'm from my company Learn Bhangra. Hopefully you enjoy this choreography. Keep sharing, supporting. That's the most important thing. Thank you. Keep doing Bhangra. Take care, everyone.